I am currently traveling. I'm currently in Malaysia. Now, I have wanted to travel for probably well over 10 years. Yeah, definitely over 10 years. And it's always been a dream of mine. I have been on an incredibly big healing journey over the last year and a half, 2 years, and everything has fallen into place. And I am now living my dream. This isn't what the story's about, though. However, I have been on a healing journey, and my healing journey has happened very quick and very intense. I have learned an incredibly large amount, and I actually work now to help others on their healing journey. But although when we are practitioners and we hold space for others and we help people on their journey, sometimes we get lost in our own. I have been in Kuala Lumpur now for 4 nights, and I have spent a lot of my time here feeling quite poorly. I've had an achy body, I had a bit of diarrhea. The first few days that I was here, I didn't really leave my apartment other to get water. And I've noticed that my body is really struggling. I don't have a lot of energy, which isn't like me. I am very healthy normally. Today I was going to go to the Batu Caves, so I woke up and I'd done my morning practices, I had my breakfast, I journaled, and after I had my breakfast I felt tired again. And the old me would have been like, I'm just going to go and just see how I feel. But the new me is really trying to honour being able to just learn to be still and listen to the body and really honour the body when it wants something. So I decided to go back into bed and I tried to go to sleep. I don't know why I'm looking at the bed. I couldn't go to sleep. My mind was still really active. About 3 days ago, I made a meditation for YouTube. It's a guided jungle meditation, and I actually channeled this when I was in Ubud in Bali. And I'm very aware that the TV is flickering behind. And I wasn't sure what it was for, but I just downloaded it and I recorded it because it just came through me. So I was laying here and I thought, let me do the meditation. So I did, and oh my God. So the meditation is to do with guiding you on a journey to release your fear and anger, and it takes you through the jungle and up a tree to release what doesn't serve you, that's stored in your subconscious. I don't even feel that I was fully like, yeah, I'm into this meditation. It was just like, I just put it on in the background because I thought, let me just listen to my own meditation and see like what happens. Didn't expect what was going to happen. I have just been through the most intense healing journey. It was absolutely incredible. The heaviness that I was holding in my subconscious and in my nervous system for my ex-boyfriend was so big. I didn't even realize that I was still holding that much. Like, I've done quite a few things where I've released and let go of, but boy, oh boy, like so big. And then a couple of other things came up around some other ex-boyfriends. Now, in the last full moon, I did a little burn, and I wanted to burn anything that no longer served me and anything that I was holding from my past relationships. And that was only like 7 to 10 days ago, and already like here I am moving through more layers of whatever I was holding. And then my dad came up. There was a coconut for my dad, and I wasn't sure what it was, and it was to do with fear and unsafety, and without going into too much detail about that, so that also came up. And I've pulled some cards for my travel intentions, and a few things have come up recently, and a lot of things that keep coming up are like ancestral stuff, clearing karmic cycles. I was watching a documentary the other day, and it was all to do with like ancestral stuff, and I then started clearing for my father, and I saw my father as a young boy. It was extremely powerful, so beautiful. And then at the end of the meditation, I got a message to actually where I need to go. And I've been like to and fro where I need to go after leaving Kuala Lumpur, and I really wasn't sure. And I now have a clear message of where to go, which is like incredible. One of the reasons I wanted to record this video is because even though I'm aware that when there's physical pain in the body, it's to do with some form of trauma or holding energetically. Even when we're in it, sometimes we forget the actual root. So here I am resting and resting and resting. And actually what I needed to do was journey within and see what's going on in my body to release it. And although I've done a lot of guided meditations over the last few days in terms of like healing frequencies and healing the body, I had totally forgotten that actually the true healing happens when we dive into the subconscious to see what it's storing, which is having an effect on the physical body. I feel so much lighter already, and I know that within the rest of the day I'm going to feel so much better. It's crazy. And I wanted to share because it's really important that we remember that even us who are teaching and practicing, sometimes we also get lost in our ways and we forget. I mean, it's only been a couple of days, so it's not like I've gone on months, but yeah, this is just a reminder really that physical pain in the body is trauma trying to be identified to be healed. It's something that we are storing and holding that doesn't serve us anymore, and it is playing out as physical pain or illness or discomfort. So if you're in constant pain, or if you've noticed that you are in pain or something is not quite right with you, do a guided meditation or journey within, or go and see someone to get some help, a counsellor, therapist, somatic breath work, anything. Like, I mean, I prefer the somatic, the breath work, the spiritual healing rather than the counsellor and the therapy, but they work for some people at the cognitive level. So yeah, just obviously seek whatever's right for you, but physical pain is not something we should be living with, and I am very rarely in a lot of physical pain, but I have noticed a lot over the last 5 days specifically. And when I woke up this morning, I had this most horrendous pain in my shoulder. Like, I could barely move my shoulder. And when I was meditating, I was trying to transmute the pain using the love from my heart, and it did go down. But these are all signs. This was my body shouting and screaming at me to visit what I needed to visit. And I had been sent all of the messages over the last few days, things that were coming up. I just needed to be in it and like surrender into it. So yeah, like, I mean, if you want to check out my guided meditation, this isn't why I'm making the video, because I intended on making it for other people just to put it out and just share it. And I didn't intend on doing it myself and for it to be so powerful. But yeah, I'll signpost you. I'll put a link in the description box if you want to go and check it out and have a go. But physical pain is a sign. Listen, don't ignore it. Or if you do ignore it, just don't ignore it for too long, just a couple of days. So yeah, that's my story. And my nipples are very excited. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the other videos. We have obviously 5 sections under our 5 M's. So we have lots of meditations. We have a mentoring section. We have a mindset section. A movement section. Yeah, so much. So have a look and check it out. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.